Now we need to open Google.
No other lender helps Aussies pay down their home loan faster like Athena. It starts with super low.
What's up, guys? This is Chuck.
And because we're going to be very comfortably watching it. So that's what we're going for again. You know, just to have 500,000 people lining off the grid was just never going to happen in 2022. March control everybody we go. Is that almost better? Are people having almost more fun now? I mean, I know that's the history of the Aussies.
Okay, I'm just checking this out to see what it looks like on the screen. Certainly readable, and what the hell's that? I've got a ghost. Golly, that is really weird. Did anyone see that? Just there. But my head's not moving, which it should be. Very peculiar. Okay. Blown away by the ghost. See what it looks like on the screen. Certainly readable. And what's that? What is that? That's not moving. Alright. Well, we're going, so I'm just going to put this down out of the way. And if I want to share a link, how do I do that? That's a very good question. Maybe I'll put this back up again. Warning, please check video resolution. Alright, what's wrong with the video resolution? Well, we're going, so I'm just going to put this down out of the way. Seems it's all good. It's working. It's not optimal, no, but it's very readable. That's what we want. And manage concurrent viewers, likes, create, add stream marker, top chat. No links. How do I do a link? Bugger. Anyway. Oh, I got no idea. Well, anyway. Maybe that's a link there. It's very readable. What's on the phone? No links. How do I do a link? Anyway. Well, anyway. Alright, so we're getting all these dings here. I better see what they are. Put them out of the way. Close that. Oh, okay, so we've got price equals top line on pound yen. So let's just have a look at that and see why we're getting that. Just an alert. There it is there. So we'll whip that up. See how long that takes to get on screen. I'll turn this volume down a bit. Alright, we need to turn you down. Right. Okay, so we've got alright, fix that bit. Now, so we're setting up, we're probably looking for a potential short, and we'll be looking probably to short just below the bottom of that red square, and we'll be looking to come down to about here, which would be there, or even there, depending on how far it goes today. So that's what we're looking at. Not taking any trades yet. Make a coffee, and live chat. Why haven't I got live chat up? No, I'm going to get live chat up. I'm going to there it is. Turn it on. Didn't work. It's not working. Why isn't it working? Come on. Gee. This is not fair. Put a thumbs up. Yeah, I can do that. My chat program is not working on the telly for some reason. I can't see what's written in chat, so I'm going to have to open chat from somewhere else. Yeah, that's alright. Oh, telly's working anyway, but the chat's not. Okay. TV comes out a slightly different colour to the computer. It's a bit darker overall, I think, the TV than the computer. So I'm going to see if I can open the chat program so I can see it. There it is there. I'm going to say hello, and we'll see how long it takes to come through. Alright. So I need an extra screen. No ifs or buts about that. Anyway. So no real trade to place here. Let's have a look at the other ones. USD Swiss was looking for a big move last night, and I went to bed before it happened, but it clearly come down, pulled back, and then went way down there to bugger. It would have been a really good trade, but this is like 2 AM here, so not for Ronnie. And then Euro USD did the exact opposite, come down and did the same, so there would have been a good trade there. Now the next one, Aussie Yen, which is the one I've been trading most. I traded that 3 times and got it wrong 3 times yesterday, but I didn't lose any money, so that was really cool. So I'm expecting this now to probably pull back and then go back up again, so we'll just have to wait. I don't think, well, I missed that by what, 10 minutes. If I'd been looking 10 minutes ago, I could have got this trade here, but I wasn't looking. I was just playing with software trying to get it to work. So I missed that trade, and that would have been quite, get that one there. We could have got in there somewhere, probably about there, and at 6 pips now, and we'd expected to go up to 10, so that would have been placed there. But we've missed it. Now, if it pulls back down to this green line, I will take a buy trade on it then. We'll see how it goes. I think that's the one we're watching. I like trading the Aussie yen. The only other thing I want to do is check. Yeah, the Aussie's strong this morning and the yen's weak, so definitely looking for buy trades. This chart's at 15 minutes. Just click the new 15-minute. Well, we might. I think I'll still wait. I want to come back down to here at least before I take a trade. So we're hanging there. We'll just see if this pulls back a bit. I'm going to make a coffee. I'll be right back. That's really funny. Well, bugger. It just kept on going, did it? It hasn't come back. Bloody thing. Not working. Why isn't it working? Come on. What would be really good if I could update the latency a bit? Because that's like 20 seconds. Let's see if I can fix that. The cat program's not working on the telly. Audio. Oh, telly's working. No mention of latency there at all. Why is this us? TV comes out slightly different colour sometimes. It's darker overall once the TV's a bit better. No, I can't see any way to fix any of that. I'm going to see if I can open the chat room. Just cancel that. Let's have a look in here. This one. Say hello. Settings. Normal latency. So I can do low latency. We'll try that. Can't change that while it's running. Bugger. Alright. Well, we'll just leave it the way it is then for the moment. And let's see if we can't get this trade to work. There's an extra screen. Now, what would be good is if this pulled back down here somewhere, maybe in the next bar, and then we'll take the buy. There we go. So I've got my phone running here as well, which is giving audio. I'm going to turn that off. So now the only audio is what's coming out of the speaker on this, which I've got set fairly low. Put it there. Okay. Alright. That should be a bit better. And Ashley didn't say hello. Golly. Thought she might have. And my phone's like 10 minutes behind me. The phone up to date. There we go. Alright, cool. Still not willing to take a trade yet. So the resolution on the TV, actually this resolution over here on the side, is coming out quite clear on the telly, certainly quite readable, but it's a big telly. But the resolution up the top with trading for stay-at-home mums is a bit shitty. So we might need to look at that. Might not be a proper upgradable font like a vector. Might be just a bitmap font or something. So I might need to change that font to a vector style font, which probably work better. Trading is notoriously boring. It's really good to do your housework while you're watching. So I'm just trading from in the lounge room at the moment, and I'm just using the TV as an auxiliary monitor. I haven't got it actually hooked up to my computer, so I'm just running it on its own thing just to see what the video is coming out like. Of course, when I look at it, that's me looking up in the sky because the TV's up high and I'm down, well, lower than it. When I look at my screen, I'm probably looking fairly normal. Yeah, I tend to be looking down. And the latency from me taking a drink of my coffee cup to you seeing it is about 20 seconds from what I can gather. So what I want is a bunch of viewers, and then we might put a Zoom chat up so we can have little Zoom windows coming down the right hand side of the screen with people in them to talk and discuss potential trades. So that's the goal. Anyway, this is working, and there you go. That I already drank that mouthful 20 seconds ago. Weird. Alright, finished. Let's see how long that takes now. What I want is this bloody thing's still going up. Pissed that I missed it. I missed it twice. Now you can't count this one, but certainly we can count this one. So I've missed it there, and then I've missed it again there. I thought it would come back more than that, but it didn't. It just decided to go. So a bit of a bummer. May have missed the trade this morning. I don't know if I can. I'll have a look at the other charts. There's gold. Gold's really, really dicky to trade. It's not ready to trade it yet. Gold doesn't start trading until sort of after about 12 o'clock our time, even though it's got a couple little bumps there. I wouldn't be trading it too early. And when it does go, it can do some enormous shifts. These shifts here can be thousands of dollars if you've got any sort of an account. Now it's 2,500 points, which is probably well, about 250 pips, about $25 on my trading size in one move there, if you can get it. If you had a real account, that'd be $2,500 move. You've got to be up for it. You've got to be in it. Hard to do. My account's very small. Anyway, gold is dicky, and it can go against you just as fast as it can go with you. The cheapest, safest trading program is the EUR/USD. A move like that, which is equivalent to the gold one, is only like, you know, a couple of dollars, not 25. And if you've got a full size account, it might be $250, not 2,500. So this is safe, because if you get it, say you get in for buy here and you don't get your stop right, or you have to get to put your stop on, this is only a very small loss relative, and you can either ride it out or switch it off, whatever. But best thing to do is not get caught. If you do take a trade here thinking it's going to go up and it goes against you, just get out and don't let it hurt you. But if you're too slow and it gets down to here, well then put a stop down below it and wait and see if it'll turn around reverse. And sometimes it does reverse, sometimes it'll keep going down, just take you out, and then it'll reverse. And yep, looks like someone's looking at you, but they're not. Alright, so absolute boredom from now on until we find a trade. No trade here yet, there's nothing formed, nothing. This probably could do some kind of a pullback down here, but I'd like to see a few bounces here and then a breakthrough down below that red line. Alright, next. Pound yen. Pound yen is a good all-round trading currency pair, and you'll find a lot of traders trade it. Again, we're not necessarily looking for it to bounce out the top, always possible, but probably just as likely to bounce off this line here. If I put this up here now, if it goes through that, we might look at a trade above it, but my guess is it'll turn around and bounce it. Probably come back down to this red line in the next hour or two. Anyway, we only got half hour of this session left, and then I'll be knocking off. Going to go do some work, and I'll get some feedback on how we think the screen's looking, what I can do to make it look a bit better, be a bit more informative, and have a bit more going for it than just trading for stay-at-home mums. This is the DAX 30, it's the German 30, can get massive moves like gold. I haven't traded it for a few days. It's the daily of the Aussie yen pair, and it's definitely pushing up. It's still got room to go. We've got a potential bounce just there, if you can see that. See that little spike there? We could go fill that spike and then come back down again. So we need to keep our eyes open. I'll just open this back up, I think. See if we can get, there we go. We might get a pull back here. Just move that across so we can see it clearly. Alright, so it's gone up, it's made a top wick, it's coming down to make a bottom wick. So let's see if we can get a bottom wick that we like, and we might take an entry there. So, what, 15, yeah, okay, so 11.45 we might be able to take an entry. How far are we into this? Oh, only 4 minutes. So if I'd been in this trade, I would have been out. We're not in the trade now until we get a bounce or some indication that it's going to go up instead of down. I'm going to try some different software. This is OBS, but there's a Streamlabs OBS, which is the same company but slightly different in the way it works. But I was having issues with it yesterday. I think it works easier. Look at that. Golly. So yeah, I missed the entry there again. It's bouncing everywhere. I've got to wait for a close before I can take an entry. So okay, the Aussie strength is dropping off again now, which means the yen will pick up. So we just need to sit it out. So if the yen picks up, because the Japanese banks are open now, if the yen picks up in strength, this could come back probably right down to here even, because there's the start of the day. So it could easily bounce off there, come all the way back down here, and then break down if it wanted to and go down. So it depends on how strong the Aussie is versus the yen. I was looking at the statistics yesterday. Hang on, let's bring it up and see what's going on today. Come on. What's going on? It's slow. There we go. Alright, so we've got China, yuan, a couple of things there at 12.30. There's a low level thing at 3.30, the SOBO on the yen. And there was an Aussie, the RBA Deputy Governor DeBell speaks for the Aussie this morning at 9 AM. So depending on what he said, he's going to talk about climate and Australian financial system. If he said good things about Aussie's financial situation, that'll explain why the Aussie's so strong. Anyway, that's it. Ain't nothing else going on. Alright, so we got 20 minutes left. I don't think we're going to get a trade. We've got 4 minutes now until we can make a decision on what we're going to do here. Hard to know. Anyway, we'll have a look. Okay, just turning the Bluetooth on to see if these headphones work. Not connecting. What's going on? It says it's not connecting. It just says it's not connecting. It says it's a thing over there. I'm going to remove it. Alright. Add a new one. There it is. Now it says it's trying to connect. It couldn't connect. Why not? Not working. Hey, puppy. What's there? Don't know what that is. Now we'll try again. I don't know what EIADV is. I don't think it's meant to be connecting to this. Now we're going for time. Oh, we must be just about there. Alright, we'll leave this. Go away here. Alright, so we're just 1 minute, nearly 2 minutes into the next 15 minutes. So I'm going to take a buy here now. And we're not looking for much. We'll probably get a stop out. We'll do it anyway. So we've taken a buy. We've got 2 trades on. To automatically put our stop loss down here, which it'll adjust in due course. And you'll see there's a take profit up there, another one way up here to Buggery. So we'll leave the high one, but we'll bring this one down a bit. We only want sort of 10 pips or so, logically. So I'll bring it down to 10, which is about there. It says 100, but it's actually 10. Alright, so that's a 10 pip trade. That's what we're trying to get. Our stop loss is set back here. It'll pull up. If this comes into profit, it'll pull up to break even. If not, it'll stay down here until such time as we switch it off. And we've got pretty much just 15 minutes left. So if it's not in 15 minutes, we'll probably switch it off or lock it up so it's fairly safe. Can't lose much. We don't lose any more than 1% on any single trade, which is about $1.50 on my current equity. So you can see the trades here on the screen. You can see up here where I've got them. The green line is the actual buy position, and this bottom line here is the stop, and this top line here is the first take profit. Second take profit's way up here to Buggery somewhere, which is pretty unrealistic to expect it to get there, but it just leaves room. You can adjust it down later. So that's what we're doing. Let's see how we go. You can see here, trading's allowed because we're in the hours that I've set the trade. Trend is up, it's true, so it means it thinks it's trending up, it's going to go up. That's what we're looking at. And then the trend is true. That means that yes, there is a trend, and it's actually a trend. Sometimes you can get a trend is up, is true, but it's in here, and the trend is not true. It's just flat, even though it looks like there's a trend to the software. So that's why I've got the two different settings there. Server time and local time. Server time is based in Cyprus. Local time is, of course, Melbourne or Sydney or whatever time. And then down below the screen that you can't actually see, because I've got it shaded out so you can't get to it. But below that bottom line is the actual trades I've placed. And there's two trades placed with two different take profits, the same stop loss. And then today's profit or loss, that shows you how much profit or loss I've made on the day. At this stage, we're actually in a slight loss, even though it says it's 10 cents profit. Who cares about 10 cents? Excuse me. Just going to put some dishes on the washer, and we'll see what happens the next 5 minutes. And I'll watch it on my phone. Okay, it's going our way. Wonder how far it'll go. If it goes up 10 pips, we're happy. We'll have a winning trade, and the second trade will be bring to break even. So then there's no chance for loss. I'm going to change the latency on the afternoon session. This session finishes in 5 minutes, and I'll be back for the afternoon session at 4 PM Melbourne time, Sydney time, whatever time you want. And we'll trade the European early London, pre-London session. Usually a lot more movement in that session than there is in the Asian, although sometimes the Asian can be quite astronomical. So, and sometimes the Asian can be absolutely dead flat and just not go anywhere. Just the way it is. But we're pretty active at the moment, which is good. So let's just hope it goes active up, not active down. So now it's been into profit. I have a section in my EA that detects if it's been into profit. And if it detects it's been into profit, it won't let it stop, won't let it go very low into loss. So say it comes up here and then comes back down to go right down here. Instead of letting it stop out down here, it'll stop it out up here somewhere. And it's automated in this, which is why I built it. This is just, I don't know if this will come up on screen, it may not. So I've opened it, I'll just see if it comes up. Might have to do some more adjustments to like add, it doesn't matter. It's just hard to get things to come on the screen, and you've got to log them in and put them in the correct way. So there you go, I've clicked that now and it's not coming up on screen, so I won't worry about it. I'll try and get that right for the next session. So we can see here that it's dropping back down, it's not going up. So we might end up with a stop out any minute. I think even if this fails to continue up, it'll come back down here somewhere and then want to go up. So we'll just try again later in the day. It may continue up, it may not. It may go here and then come down here and then down there and then start going down again. Who knows? You can only guess of where it's going to go. You can't be sure. The moment you think you're right, it'll prove you wrong. So don't ever think you're right. Just trade what you see, not what you think. 2 minutes to go and then we're closing out. Don't like the camera angle much. Gonna have to deal with that. I might there. What's that do? Oh, there's a car. Gregory. Oh, you tell him, Cookie. Have a growl? We're going to have a growl? Are you? Oh, you little bugger. Oh, you tell him. Yeah. Big bully. Alright, that's it. I'm ending the stream now, and we'll catch us a bit later. Let's click over to the new hour. And actually, I'll let it run for 5 minutes to see if it goes up. But we'll go see what Gregory wants. Oh, come here. Come on, quick. What's the matter, Cookie? So, we're doing any good? Alright, anyway, I'm logging off now, so cheers everyone. Thanks for watching if you watched, and we'll be back later on today.